unfair.
I think it's
Do you
right.
want to pause?
네.
Just because someone is autistic does not mean they cannot love.
Can love.
How?
I mean, that guy was not Juno.
Are you out of your mind? No. You. I don't know. I'm on the other side of this.
I can't wait to test me first in the kimbap place.
영장 있어요? 하도 소리 말고 일단 가.
구속영장이 없으면 불법 체포입니다.
아저씨가 무슨 변호사라도 돼요?
저는 법무법인 한바다의 변호사 우영우입니다. 똑바로 읽어도 국부로 읽어도 우영우, 기러기 토마토 스위스 인도인 별똥별 우영우.
자, 양정희 씨. 당신을 현실 앞으로 됐어요?
아니요, 양정일 씨가 어떤 혐의로 체포되는지를 알려주지 않았습니다.
이 쓰레기 새끼가 지적 장애를 가진 녀석을 성폭행 했다고.
That's tough for her. She was conflicted. But they have to have proof.
알고 보니까 완전 셀럽이더만. 대한민국 최초의 자폐 변호사 기러기 토마토.
제 이름은 우영우입니다.
기러기 토마토 변호사님이라고 부르고 싶은데
안 됩니다. 우영우 변호사라고 부르십시오.
우리 양모바랑 뜨밤보된 건 맞지만
양모가요? 뜨방?
제가 혜영이 누나 부르는 애칭이에요.
바보가 뭐예요, 바보가. 지적장애 있는 분한테.
누나가 나 바보라고 불러요. 해모바. 혜영이 누나밖에 모르는 바보. 누나랑 저요. 서로 사랑하는 사이예요.
검찰은 양정일 씨가 신혜영 씨의 정신적인 장애를 이용하여 성관계를 맺었다고 보는 거예요.
아니 내가 이용하긴 뭘 이용해요. 나 그런 사람 진짜 아니라니까요.
신혜영 씨 이름으로 신용카드를 발급받게 해서 수백만 원에 달하는 데이트 비용을 신혜영 씨 혼자 다 내게 했잖아요. 이래도 이용한 게 아니에요?
잘 사는 누나가 열한 남친 데이트 비용 좀 내준 거 그것도 범죄예요?
장애가 없는 분이 애당초 어울리면 왜 가입했어요? 지적장애, 발달장애, 자폐장애를 가진 사람들의 모임이라고 되어 있는데
그거는요. 자원봉사할 사람이 좀 필요하잖아요. 거기서 첫눈에 반해 사랑에 빠졌어.
What I'm talking about
장애인이
is.
지적 장애인을 찐으로 사랑했다는 게
Babe, can we pause?
그렇게 믿기지가 않는 일이에요?
This is what I'm talking about. You know, in my last comment, right, where I said I want to know what the director is trying to show in terms of Junho expressing his true feelings. Wow, this is just perfect. Because here, the director is actually answering my question. So, in other words, this guy is asserting that, hey, I really care about her. But nobody believes him because they think she's mentally ill and there's no way he can really fall in love or be interested.
But I mean, he's made her spend her money.
Babe, he said she's well off and she wanted to spend the money. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm really interested in this. I really want to see. I don't know where I'm at just yet, but I like where this is going. Yeah. Let's continue.
Okay, it's very interesting, right?
Yeah.
I saw this kind of things in the news.
기러기 토마토 변호사님은 알 거예요. 맞죠 누나?
She's trying to take advantage of her emotion.
어디서 이렇게 골치 아픈 사건을 달고 왔대?
2호선 지하철에서
우영우 변호사가 뭐 불법 체포가 어쩌고 영장주의가 어쩌고 그러면서 잘난 척했죠?
Yeah.
He just know now.
맞네.
양정일 씨를 변호하고 싶습니다. 왜? 양정일 씨의 주장이 진실일 수도 있잖아.
Could be true.
너 그 말 같지도 않은 얘기들을 믿어? 신혜영 씨와 진심으로 사랑하는 사이였다는 말이
Yes. He was playing to her emotions. See what I mean? Because she wants that. And she's trying to understand how to get it. It's
그렇게까지
interesting.
표현을 믿어보고 싶으면 사과를 해야지 뭐.
I love 장명수.
네?
So respectful.
너무 좋아해서 제 속이 꼭 병든 것 같아요.
힘들었대. 깜짝 놀라.
여보세요? 그냥 119 아니고 사랑의 119.
And what happened afterwards?
기러기 토마토 스위스 인도인 별똥별 역삼냐?
I knew it. She didn't know how to handle it.
아 됐고 빨리 수습해. 상황도 꼬이기 전에.
Good
어떻게
plan.
수습해?
알아가야죠. 밥 같이 먹고 차 같이 마시고.
가만 보면 털보사장 지식이 참 많아.
Yeah.
며칠도 없는데 나 상상 데이트를 하는 건가?
I knew
이제
it.
진취적으로 살 거예요. 좋은 남자 있으면 소개나 좀 해줘요. 제가 소개해도 되겠습니까? 여자친구?
그럼 언제 소개를 해주실 겁니까? 다이어트를 해야 됩니다.
What did you say? I gotta lose weight.
이상입니다.
네?
여기 있는 사람들 우리 다 째려보잖아요.
누나가 변호사인 거 알면 못 그럴 것 같은데.
This guy may be a con artist.
저는 자폐스펙트럼 장애가 있습니다. 그래서 말이 어눌하고 행동이 어색할 수 있으니 양해 부탁합니다. 피고인 양정일 씨와 피해자 신혜영 씨는 서로 사랑하는 연인 사이로 합의하에 성관계를 했습니다. 소리하지 마! 그게 말이 됩니까? 양모반은 피해자의 애칭으로 양정일밖에 모르는 바보 성이면서 이름이면 이름으로 운율을 통일되게 맞추지 않은 점이 아쉽지만 아무튼
수제비는 뭐?
They're using like
A code language.
yeah, like a
혹시
teenager.
이 몰라볼 수줍다는 단어를 변형한 표현인 것 같습니다. 유사한 변형으로는 보고 싶은 등
그것들은 알겠어요.
과연 성폭행 가해자와 피해자가 나눈 대화일까요? 서로에게 푹 빠진 연인들이 나눈 사랑의 채팅이라고 보는 것이 합당하지 않습니까? 서로 별명 지어 부르고 보고 싶다 타령하면 그게 다 사랑입니까?
But you're not.
저 제비 같은 새끼가 우리 혜영이를 껴안아서 그냥 지가 다 좋은 대로 즐긴 거잖아요.
조용하시라니까요.
Juno must
Well.
feel weird.
Well, we need to hear what she says. Though.
Yeah.
It's one thing for the mother to be a mom, but it's a different thing for the girl to actually say what she was feeling. Can we pause? This is so sad for me because it's like the mother is living the life for her. What if she really loves the guy? Even if the guy's playing her, what if she really cared for him? She has to go through her mistakes, you know, she has to go through her heartbreak. Just because she's autistic doesn't mean she can't.
I mean, even though it's not
Date?
it's not autistic, think about if your daughter is meeting basically bad guy.
How do you know he's bad, babe?
Look at your credit card and then she spend all the money. And then she say, oh, well, I went to motel with this guy. I spent this money for this guy. And then how do you respond to her?
Okay, I kind of get that, right, babe? For me, I just think it's a little bit of an overreach, especially if the kid is a teenager or an adult, even with special needs. They have to have a space to live their life. You know, depending on the spectrum, of course. It's a little too much for the parents to be injecting themselves like that, I think.
But we can compare ourselves in this situation like a minor with adult. Let's talk.
Very correct. Is the girl underage?
No, she's not.
See? This is what I
But
want to know.
she has a spectrum.
Babe,
No, I don't know how to call it this.
it cannot be about her mental abilities. That's my position. It has to be about, okay, can they date? If it is by the law, check. Second, the money spent, is it her money? Did you allow her to spend up to that money? Check. What is it complaining about?
But the government agreed that she cannot make a decision for herself.
장애인에 대한
They say that the first, like it's illegal.
So they're saying in a Korean law says,
Mentally not well, you cannot do that.
how come mentally not well was able to be on the computer and to be on an app and to have money to spend? How come?
Babe, 2 years old can do that, 3 years old can do that.
They
Sometimes,
have money to spend like this?
you know how easily just pay money in Korea? You have your kids just purchase the app and when they do their game. How many bills we got from them?
True. I totally agree. But I'm taking the stance for what if this woman or girl just wants to date
Let's see.
and just wants to live her life?
Let's see.
And then, you know what I mean? That's my position, not the wrong side. I am not for the guy taking advantage. I'm watching to see what that guy is about. I don't know yet. I just don't like that they're all in her business, because if you look at her face, she feels like they're just taking over her life. My position. I'm kind of
Let's see.
for her, you know.
그 우영우 변호사가 태수미 변호사 딸이라던데.
He told to the biggest mouth. Oh my goodness. No.
I'm sure he feel like he's competing with a mountain. Like
It's not just that. He's gonna be so pissed now. He's gonna be saying a lot.
아직도 나를 좋아합니까?
네, 좋아해요. 저번엔 그냥 가버리셔서 섭섭했고요.
바로 사귀지 말고 먼저 데이트를 해보면서 서로를 알아가면 어떻겠습니까?
네, 좋은
그쵸?
생각이네요.
She made a list.
아니, 집에 데려다 주긴 없어요, 여기?
없습니다.
Actually, that's his job to making list and prepare for the lawyer. So I think he really liked what she did.
집에 데려다 주는 게 손잡기도 없겠는데요?
손잡기는 쉽지 않아요.
That's what I was worried about.
7초까지만이라도 잡겠습니까?
She's gonna set timing. But what if it becomes more than that and she doesn't want to let go? Do you see what I mean? What if it becomes more and she doesn't want to let go?
These things change.
Yes.
These things
And she's
change.
like, I don't feel uncomfortable taking your hands off.
그럼 오늘은 집에 데려다 주기만 해요. 손잡기는 다음에.
손잡기는 다음에.
I want to take this flag off. Oh,
싫다고 했더니 삐졌다. 울먹였다. 찐 사랑이 아니라고 했다.
지적 장애인들은 애정을 위장하거나 친분 관계를 이용한 가해 행위에 특히나 취약합니다.
It's very tough.
사랑해, 보고 싶어요, 계속 함께하자.
피고인을 향한 신혜영 씨의 애정 표현으로 가득합니다. 이에 대해 증인은 어떻게 생각하십니까?
대단히 가슴 아픈 일이라고 생각합니다. 네? 우린 누구나 사랑하고 싶고
Thank you.
사랑받고 싶습니다. 지적 장애인의 경우 불순한 목적을 가진 접근을 순수한 애정이라고 착각하는 경우가 많다는 거예요. 그런 면에서 신혜영 씨에게 온전한 성적 자기 결정권이 있다고 보기는 어렵습니다. 피고인의 악의적인 접근으로부터 스스로를 지키는 힘은 약하다는 거예요.
I don't know. I disagree.
할 말 있습니까?
네네. 근데
혜영아! 신혜영!
나 혼자 있어요. 과학 가면.
See? I told you. Look at this. She's in prison.
또 다른 지적 장애인이랑 사귀다가 경찰 조사를 받은 적이 있나 봐.
양정일 씨를 만나야겠어.
아니 그게 누나.
피고인, 우영우 변호사한테 자꾸 누나 하지 마세요. 듣기 거북합니다.
Keep it professional.
변호사님,
신혜영 씨와 진심으로 사랑하는 사이라고 했지 않습니까?
신혜영 씨는 대체 몇 번째 피해자인 겁니까?
무슨 말씀을 그렇게 하세요?
진심으로 사랑하는 사이가 아니라면 사인하겠습니다.
저랑 혜영이 누나 찐사랑 맞아요. 근데 찐사랑이고 첫사랑이라고 건 아니잖아요. 제발 좀 믿어주세요.
사랑해요.
네?
예?
감옥에 가지 않게 해주세요.
성폭행했다고 진술했지 않습니까?
엄마가 시켰어요. 그렇게
See?
말하라고.
양정일 씨는 제비 같은 새끼가 맞는 것 같습니다.
네네.
그걸 아는데도 사랑합니까?
그러면 안 돼요?
Good question.
아니요.
해모바가 감옥에 가지 않게 해주세요.
그럼 방금 말씀하신 내용 다음 재판 때 증언해 주실 수 있습니까?
엄마가 안 된다고 하면요?
신혜영 씨는 27살 성인이니
7 years old.
스스로 결정할 수 있습니다. 양정일 씨는 나쁜 남자예요.
네네.
See?
하지만 장애인한테도
She loves
나쁜
him.
남자가 사랑에 빠진
Regardless.
자유는 있지 않습니까?
It's got nothing to do with anybody's
신혜영
business.
씨가 경험한 것이 사랑이었는지
It's
성폭행이었는지
your own.
그 판단은
Should be up to you. Yes.
신혜영 씨의 몫입니다.
This is very sensitive.
왜 대그리 관심이 많아?
Nicely dressed.
저는 김민식 다람쥐.
메뉴 고를까요?
I think he's a little scared.
오렌지를 먹은 지 얼마나 오렌지.
They keep making rhyme, but it's really not funny.
오늘은 바나나 케이크 어떠세요? 오늘 나한테 바나나?
Quiet.
He's making joke like an old guy's joke.
Done. Done.
이거 나중에 받아도 돼요.
아니요. 지금 그냥 받으세요.
죄송합니다. 저희 직원인데.
집에 불이 나? 집에 불이 나세요?
I knew it.
아기가 똥내기 전에 나와. 흔들어 제끼자.
I love her.
증인은 양정일 씨가 증인을 성폭행한 죄로 처벌받기를 원합니까?
네네.
예? 양정일 씨가 감옥에 가기를 원한다고요?
아니요.
왜 아니죠?
사랑하니까.
그럼 경찰 조사를 받을 때 왜 양정일 씨가 신혜영 씨를 성폭행했다고 진술했습니까?
Because my mother wanted me to say that.
몰라요.
어머니가 그렇게 진술하라고 시켰나요?
그냥 해모바가 감옥에 가지 않게 해주세요.
She's very good. She doesn't want to put her mom in problem, but she says, please don't send her, just send him to jail.
그날 신혜영 씨의 손등을 찍은 사진입니다. 피고인의 일방적인 성행위 때문에 극도의 스트레스를 받았던 거 아닙니까?
자폐가 있다고요?
네?
그래서 뭐? 이 세상 장애인들 마음은 다 알 것 같아요?
나쁜 남자를 사랑할 자유? 그따위 개소리라는 게? 우리의 몸이고 돈이고 마음이고 다 뽑아먹으려는 나쁜 새끼들한테서 우리 새끼 어떻게든 지켜야 된다고요. 우리의 장애랑 당신 장애랑 같아요? 어줍잖게 공감대 형성하는 척하지 마요. 보기 역하니까.
But she's being very, very rude right now. Why is she yelling at her like that? I mean, Jesus, I understand that, but that's not the way you... See? How do you feel now? To make her feel that way. She just took advantage of her. It is...
사람 얼굴 좀 보자니까. 왜 안 불러?
너 부모님한테도 말할 수 있냐? 그런 사람이랑 사귄다고?
준 오빠가 원래 착하잖아.
It's not about being a... Oh my God.
난 가봐야겠다. 넌 너네가 그거 사랑 아니야. 어? 도와주고 싶은 불쌍한 여자 만나는 거 그거 넌민이야.
오빠 그만해.
아니 도대체 누가 그렇게 불쌍한데? 네가 뭘 한다고 진짜 이 새끼야! 나 울마! 나 울마!
징역 2년에 처한다.
저 피고인에게
I don't think this is fair.
가는 거예요?
It's unfair. You want to pause?
네.
I don't agree. I don't agree with the judgment. I think so-called regular people are trying to live their life through her. It's unfair. It's not like the guy hurt her. She hurt herself because of maybe the feeling it's the first time, it's her experience, but it wasn't a bad experience for her. And I don't know, yeah, the other guy, maybe he's trying to play into that, but he seemed genuine to me. This is not a kid. This is a woman. She wants to experience love. She had, a sad thing and she ran to her mom. I mean, she always do that, right? It's just the way she expresses herself. But at some point, you have to let her live her life. That's just my take, babe. I would not find him guilty. What do you think?
As a mother, I don't know how to educate my son for, knowing this is skill or not.
No,
because
I don't want you to judge from your son's perspective just yet. I'm just saying from her perspective. She's 27, babe. I mean, look at her response at the end. She's crying. She feels hurt. Maybe that's her one true love in life. Maybe that's him. So what if that one person, 3 years later, she still wants to meet him? I don't know, maybe I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me. From my perspective, I don't want my son to grow up and I'm going to be calling shots for him. I don't care if a woman is going to play him. I want him to learn from that experience. So Britney Spears. So you know what happened to Britney Spears? I brought this up.
Right.
Because her dad literally took over her guardianship. Everything she wants to do, it's her dad that's making the decision for her. Yeah, I know she had a mental breakdown, but at some point, an adult has to be an adult, right? Grown past the age, they have to live their life for themselves. As long as they're not in danger of someone wanting to kill them or harm them in any way, you can't always be a mom for them. I know. So tell me, how you, from a mother's perspective.
Just imagine the situation makes me cry. Really tough.
I know, babe. I know.
It is very painful to watch this. Really. I understand all your point, but for the real world, if somebody damaged from the love and then financially get difficult situation like this, we must help them.
She's not calling for help. That's my point. She's not asking for help.
But
she's asking for love. She's saying, I am lonely where I'm at. I love this guy. I don't want him to go to jail. Please don't send him to jail. Nobody's listening to her. Nobody. We just want to project our own mind, our own biases in terms of, you're taking advantage of her. Junho feels connection to Wonyoru, but now everywhere he goes, it's like everyone else is judging him. Why can't he have feelings for who he wants to have feelings for? Then maybe you don't ever want to date an autistic person. That's fine, that's you. But don't pass judgment on those that don't mind doing that.
I mean, it's okay to have a date and love with a person with special needs, but he's taking advantage of her.
Oh my God. Maybe that's the way but at the same time, you can take advantage and still love the person. I never heard one person ask her. I think Oyoru did ask her in the road, but she never asked her in court, do you want to be with him, regardless of what everyone thinks he did? Do you still want to do the same thing with him? Now, if she said yes, everybody would say, but she doesn't have the brain to do that. Oh my God, is she ever going to have sex in her life? Ever? Let her be her. That's my point. I just don't know. I'm very torn in the whole thing. I am not for the verdict because it was 3-4, which means majority makes him guilty.
Jury, 3 of them say he is guilty, and then 4 of them say he's innocent.
In America, that means you have to let the guy go.
Even though judge says something, judge doesn't have power.
What the jury sent, if that is the case, 4-3, they're saying he's not guilty.
I mean, this is why we had that protect for the Brittany too, because of what happened.
But Brittany
to her
won a case
later. How many years it take to be won?
But what happened with Brittany was that the parent was awarded guardianship. That because she had a mental defect, they needed to protect her. The courts did that for her. It's been long, and she, like I said, she felt like she was in a prison. So everyone, all the fans were really happy that she got what she wanted. But did she got what she wanted?
Well, that's later. I mean, when she was really needed help, if they say, okay, Brittany, you can do whatever you want, and then she's keep making, dating with the bad guys and keep making trouble, looks like she's harming herself, like nobody gonna be happy. But over time she healed and she's ready to be alone. So people say, okay, we are happy for her. I mean, like, I understand all your point, and then I'm, kind of feel that, like living in love, somebody have to, tell them you must like it. This is healthy for you. You can eat only this is broccoli. You cannot have candy. So he's like a bad guy, somehow like a candy. We know it's a bad guy. It's okay to...
Only because he spent money. That's the big deal. So my thing is, first of all, you have to put her interest in consideration.
She wanted about attention. She wanted to be with together. She wanted love.
Who's providing that for her? Her mom? She's in prison, babe. She found an outlet with that guy. Even though he was a bad guy, she liked him. Her point was, is it against the law to like that? Wonyoru said no.
Because there's some minimum line. If that guy is damaging her, like by the sexual or financially, cannot continue her life. Yes, it is then crime.
Okay.
I mean, I see the point from that. But as a mom, I look other place too.
As a dad, I am looking too. I care too. But at some point, you don't have to care for everything. I don't know.
It's really tough. I cannot just stand one side. I understand what you are saying, and then it makes sense too.
And I understand what you're saying too.
But,
totally do.
Yeah, it's very sad, but I think I wanna go to safe way. I'm sorry for interrupting your freedom or whatever. But what if I'm not here in the world? Somebody must take care of my kids who's not fully make a decision for themselves.
I think the law's already there. In this case, she's not asking for anyone's help. It is the mom that is projecting what she feels is wrong for her. What I'm trying to say is, for those few that want their liberty, that wants their connection, we have to be cognizant of the fact that they're there and not box them up in prison for the rest of their life. It's just like the kids, right? Everybody's blaming Pangupong for whatever, but then when you talk to the kids love them. It's the same perspective that I'm coming from. I am not trying to say that what Pangupong did was right, but is it so bad for her to love? Is it so bad for her to get hurt? I don't want people to think of autistic people in a box. Put their needs first. Don't say, oh, you don't know what you're thinking about. You're wrong. I mean, look at the mom. You have an autistic kid and look at how she was talking to an autistic person. Zero regards. You have to come in the mind of respect. It might not make sense to you right away. Patience. You have to come with that mindset. Like, maybe I don't know the full picture here. Always have that every time when you communicate with people. It is something that I am building every time in my life as I go because of the experience I am having. Through my son, through what I'm learning about autism. I'm telling you, my eyes is so clear that the things that I used to think of, it's now changing because of what I'm learning, because of what I know now. They're regular people just like everyone else. And I think it's so simple for people to just judge easily. Just because someone is autistic does not mean they cannot love. Does not mean they cannot live. Oh my God, I don't know how
I mean,
to
they
explain it.
can love, they can do.
How? How?
I mean,
Tell me how, babe.
that guy was not Juno. He was not going with her like a pure
We
mind.
don't know.
Well,
The
but
direct-
he's a history. He had another case like that too.
He said it was
in the
one.
past.
He said it was one case. It wasn't a slam dunk. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, kind of thing. I mean, all I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I'm on the other side of this.
It's so tough. I nearly fight with you. I mean, it is so tough. Yeah, I'm really curious about others think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting, right? This one is wow, really. I want to see more. I mean, it's not done, so.
Oh, it's not done. I was
not
gonna.
done.
Yeah, I want to give him this director highly
Let's
respect.
finish, before you do
respect.
that. Let's finish.
Because it's a very sensitive issue, and then he put it this way.
장애가 있으면 좋아하는 마음만으로는 충분하지 않은 것 같습니다. 내가 사랑이라고 해도 다른 사람들이 아니라고 하면 아닌 게 되기도 하니까요.
Do you see?
오늘 판결을 선고한 사건 말씀이세요?
그 사건 이야기인지 제 이야기인지 모르겠습니다.
다른 사람들이 아니라고 해도 내가 사랑이라고 하면 사랑이에요.
저와 하는 사랑은 어렵습니다.
그런 것 같아요.
그래도 하실 겁니까?
네.
One step forward, two step backwards. Good job. Perfect. 56 seconds.
키스할 때 원래 이렇게 서로 이빨에 부딪힙니까?
입을 조금만 더 벌려주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 죄송합니다. 지금요.
Yes, that's what I want you to watch.
미국 보스턴에 태산 해외 사무소가 있어. 영어 설득해줘.
법무부 장관 되시는 길에 방해될까 영어를 멀리 치우는 건 아니고.
보스턴만 해도 자폐인 커뮤니티가 얼마나 많은 줄 알아?
It's interesting how they.
They said Boston, yeah.
네가 뭔데 이제 와서 이래라 저래라 참견이야.
영만 낳아주면 평생 내 눈앞에서 사라지겠다며. 그 약속 깨고 보란 듯이 나타낸 건 무슨 뜻인데? 선배 나한테 돈 뜯어내고 싶어서 이러는 거야?
That's an insult. Come on. You shouldn't have done that.
What do you think?
I mean, you notice what I was talking about. You see the connection that Onyonwu had in the end there. That experience that she's getting is because of liberty. Without that, she goes back to the place where everybody treats her like an autistic person and she doesn't get to love who she wants to love. I mean, look at what Tiffany just did. People, it's all about ambition. It's all about what I want to get in life. Sometimes people show zero empathy for life. And I think it's sad that her mindset is where she is. As a dad, I cannot. I would do exactly what that guy just did.
I was going to say, I know everything she came insult you, but if I just thinking about my son, I would just send him Boston to all the...
Are you out of your mind? I would not send him to Boston. For what?
But good for him.
No. She's a grown-up.
But
So
there's
in
a
other
better
words-
chance.
In other words, what she's saying is she cannot be an attorney. She's not even respecting her professionalism. She's treating her as an autistic person. Babe, wait, I gotta say this.
Okay.
Why not make that your mission to change Korea?
No. What I wanted to say, I was thinking that way, but I changed because of what Uyong said. So if I more special need, if I say love, then people say no, it's not love, then it shouldn't be not love. Even though you capture the whale, put in nice aquarium, there's a no dangerous situation, nobody gonna attack you. They give you best food all the time, they gonna give you best condition. But the whale want to go out of the aquarium. Outside is cold, there's lots of hazard, but liberty. They can choose what they want.
This is what I'm saying, babe. This is my point. I don't want to be a zookeeper. I don't want to keep animals in a zoo and tell them where to go. I want them to have the freedom that God gave them.
But as a parent,
I am a parent.
yeah, I know, I understand. So I cannot feel that. So, okay, maybe what I want for my kids as a parents, maybe I give them nice aquarium. But what they need is live out of ocean.
Thank you.
Not the nice aquarium.
I'm like, look, she's a grown woman.
She's adult. She can just
It was an insult. She's on my blacklist.
That's
Right,
me.
yes. All those tears that she had, it was all crocodile tears. It's got nothing to do with Onyangu. Nothing. We're not going to talk too much.
Right.
This was really, really deep for me. I really need to wrap my head around it again and really think deep. But I'd like to know what people think. Oh, wow. I can't wait to watch the next one. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. And don't forget to leave a comment or sharing your idea.
감사합니다.
Thank you. I want to show something really quick. Do you remember that lady?
한 개를 손에 넣게 된 청산.
Can't be.
Oh, hold on.
No, it's not this. Could it be her?
Yes.
That's her?
Yes.
No.
You wanna see? Oh my god, I was shocking.
So that means she lost a lot of weight?
I will show you. I just wanna find it. I don't wanna get her name wrong, so I just check her name. I'm like, what? I just found something.
But this is a picture of her, but that's not the picture of the girl that got sick. But what you're showing me is a picture of her, not a picture of her in All of Us Are Dead.
You wanna see her picture in All of Us Are Dead?
Yeah. It is her.
나도 죽은 줄 알았어.
죽으러 가게 그냥.
Yeah. Wow.
그때는 내가
It is her. Good. She's good.
Yeah.
괜찮은데?
Wow. Yeah, it is her.
Yeah, that was her. And it's so surprised. I was so shocked.
Wow.
Super shocked.
Wow. Good actor. Wow. Wow. Very good. Korean have good actors. Korean have good actors. Korean have good actors. Yeah, that's
Okay.
amazing.
Keep doing your work. Bye.
All right, Mama. Bye.